Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans second season, or you can call it Keto Senshi Gundam Teketsu no Orphans second season, which is on episode 8. Now, this episode right here is pretty much had a theme about making choices, the way how I look at it. Those of you who watch the episode wouldn't understand. And, we'll get to it more when I'll get into more of my own detail here and there once I'm done recapping. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Okay, we have to it that there's a certain time skip happened in 1 month, and there has been like some kind of troubling aspect of what happened after 1 month has passed. And I'm pretty sure it's about the war on what it's about the war that happened on Earth, with Tekkanon involved and so forth, yada yada yada. Seems like to me this is going to be hard to clear up because of what's been happening here and there. Eventually, we do get to see a backstory about McGillis Farid, of course, himself. He had a association or possibly known Rastel for a while, maybe at a young age, and he was an illegitimate child or something. And that is to show something that he's not really blood related, and he was just chosen to be part of Gallahorn. Though, it is unknown why, though. We don't really know. I don't understand that, but politics. Never been a strong point of that. We also have to it that Makanai, who is like a teacher to Kudelia, etc. He pretty much asked Kudelia if she would like to stay on Earth so he could pass on some knowledge and maybe some choices for her. But we also have to it that Chad is still feeling guilty of what's been happening. And as for Akihiro, he tells him you shouldn't let it get to you a lot. I mean, it ain't your fault at a certain point. But we also have to it that after much paperwork and going on, we have to it that Takaki was not feeling great about this. And Mikazuki tries to talk to him what's the matter? You look really, really sick right now. And then Takaki, on the other hand, did not feel great about it, but Mikazuki says you only did what you believed in, and you thought it was orders from Orga, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. With the help of Kudelia, she tells Takaki that there's a lot of choices you can make of unlimited opportunities, and this is something that you will obtain the power to judge and choose properly as you have a lot to learn. And there was a talk with what's her name? I don't know. I haven't paid a lot of attention to her. Julius Gilletta, I think. And then that masked up guy or something, or that guy who's all masked up apparently. Although we don't really know what his full name is, so I'll just say he's the Iron Mask dude for now, for the time being. But we also have to it that after what's been happening here and there, after a certain talk with him here and there, nothing much been going on. Orga and Mikulas Farid is talking to each other about a full-on confrontation, and things will be a little bit hard right now. And we have to it that Mikulas Farid asked Tekadon Orga to help him out as in his power, if he goes up to the top, he will give him the absolute authority of Mars, King of Mars, if anything, just like that, King of Mars in simple words. After Takaki talks to Fuka for a bit, it looks like to me there's a choice to be made. So we also have to it that Hashmita himself, he's starting to train himself to get a little stronger, and he can't hold back Mr. Mikazuki, which shows his development of knowing that he's really far behind and he needs to train harder and he needs to go up and beyond, So him wanting to surpass Mikazuki, it's gonna be hard because Mikazuki he's already a good mobile suit driver. Not to mention he took the Alashavishra surgery 3 times, man, dude. So I think this kid has some potential within him. Although, at first I was despising him and keeping my eye on him because his face and look and expression and attitude really sickens me. But now that he's starting to grow and he's starting to need to train hard and need to go beyond and so forth and not hold Mikazuki back and so on, that shows that he actually has a different goal in mind. But eventually, as Orga explains everything to like Kudelia and Miribito, or should I say the Orga chaperone, you know, and so forth. Well, her name's Miribit. Finally, I remember her name. She wasn't really too important to me. Although, like, it was really complicated and difficult at first. We have to it that, like, that Orga does not want us to be kicked around for too long, as it's really sickening, you know? And we have to it that Mikazuki, Akihiro, everyone else agrees, except Takaki himself. He goes like, I can't go with you. So, like, I don't understand what it means to be King of Mars, but, you know, I know you're doing this for the better of the future. And if we become King of Mars, there's a huge happiness awaiting for us, you know? But, you know, what makes it worse right now is that, like, I still can't really do that, as Takaki explained. Even Akihiro realizes this. So, we have to it that, that'll make us throw away the happiness we have before us, you know? So pretty much Takaki, he is quitting Tekadon, or he can't agree with Orga's ideals or ideas to become King of Mars because, like, after what happened, it's like throwing away and sacrificing more comrades, you know? And the way I look about this is like, Takaki can't agree to that. It could be very understandable. It's like this: you have a lot of friends beside you, and you're going to war with something with greater rewards, you know, but if you can't stand losing them, you know, you're better off quitting. If you can't handle the heat, then you're better off quitting. And the way I see it, Takaki getting his own development, and Orga thanks for everything what he's done, you know. Although, like, Chad tells Takaki, hey, you don't have to worry about us. Even though if you're not with us, you're still part of our family. But Mikazuki, who is in the hallway, says, no, this guy only has Fuka as his family. He doesn't have us anymore, okay? That's it. And therefore, we have to it that Akihiro tells, like, tells Takaki, don't worry, you know? That's the way how, like, he's showing his kindness. But, you know, I'm just going to say this right now. From now on, don't worry about us, okay? Don't worry about Tekadon, and treasure your life with your sister, and so forth, you know? And thank you for being a friend to Aston. As we get to Makanai and Kudelia's choice about their talk, Kudelia decides to go back to Mars and so forth because she has a lot of things to take care of and possibly to learn. And then we have to it that Akihiro is remembering a couple things, and there was a small talk between Laughter and Akihiro, and it seems like she has somewhat of a crush on him, you know? So I just go like, oh wow. So first up, you got freaking like Naze Tewaz as your husband or boyfriend, and now you're starting to have your own feelings or kind of crush on freaking like on Akihiro girl? Dang, dude. Even so, like, the girl, I think Azi pretty much teases her by saying, hey, don't worry. I'm not going to tell him anything, okay? And she goes like, it's not like that, but I appreciate if you don't tell him or something. So I just go like, yeah, whatever, man. And when there was a small talk between Mikazuki and Orga, Mikazuki seems to say like, I'm kind of relieved that Takaki quit, you know? Although Orga, I think maybe I've seen it in his eyes that like this may be a little bit difficult for him, you know, and everything else all together. But because maybe after Takaki quit, I think it might have affected Orga a bit, the way how he's apologizing to Mikazuki. Although that might be how I perceive it, but I don't think that'd be the case. So during the credits, we have to it that Takaki is reforming his new life with his sister as he's working, you know, as Orga says he'll find him a job on Earth and so forth. So it seems like to me Takaki did leave Tekadon and so forth. Although like I can understand why, although it is sad for a bit, but he's only doing what he believes in and he doesn't want that happiness to be thrown away. Although whatever happens, man, I hope he lives out his good life, you know. And it was great to the very end that he became part of Tekadon. But some reason now, like, I'll just leave this and say, like, well, is there any point for me caring for him now? That is what I'm thinking, but it could be something else, man. But, yeah. So, it's just like this theme of Gundam's episodes about making choices, you know, an unlimited amount of opportunities to have it open for you, as Kudere explains it to Takaki, and that's when Takaki makes his decision, as he doesn't want to lose any more comrades or throwing away more lives, you know. It is understandable, but after what happened with him a month ago with the war and losing Aston and talking with Fuka about it, I can't blame him. So if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye. Toodaloo.